Hi, everybody. eBay idiots. I keep trying to record this video, and I got attacked by a spider, and then I screwed up when I recorded it a second time. So now I'm on my third attempt. So bear with me here. Update on the guy from Garland, Texas, who had me on the phone with eBay for like an hour that one night, claiming he didn't get his item because he was right on, like, across the street from where his zip code changed. I had a feeling that I was refunded by eBay, like that I didn't get my money back, that eBay just gave me money, basically, like a courtesy credit kind of thing. And I was right. About a week later, he went to his credit card and tried to do chargeback, which is what I figured he would do the first time, which would have been ideal. Like, that would have been just nice and quick and over with. But no, after everything else, he then went to his credit card because he was trying to double dip. But yeah, I called PayPal, and PayPal was like, yeah, no, you don't need to do anything because nothing had been seized from me. No funds had been seized because of the way everything else went the first time with eBay. But they said that they could see that he had been refunded already. And yeah, he was trying to commit credit card fraud, trying to double dip and get a second refund, which would be like $400. Plus he had the item. So, yeah. The other guy to provide an update on was the guy who messaged me like a month after buying something, claiming it failed JSA. Although he hadn't sent anything off anywhere, and told me he was talking to this guy that he talks to all the time, and this, but couldn't remember his name, couldn't give me any information on anything. Yeah, he messaged me, and this is a while ago now because the return came while I was in Ontario. So yeah, it was like the start of June. He messaged me and said, "Oh, I got it back, and yeah, it failed." Didn't offer any proof of this. I was like, whatever, send it back then. No, I'm going to send it somewhere else. Why? You're so concerned about money, although he was one of the ones who kept saying he could open a claim for additional expenses. And yeah, like I said, no, like if you're so sure it's not legitimate and failing, then why would you keep wasting money to send it around? Or if you're so convinced that it is authentic, then you don't need to keep doing this. So yeah, I'm not really sure what his deal was. I couldn't even be bothered. I was so busy around this time. I just send it back. And I had to tell him this like 5 times, and he kept refusing. I tried to call eBay to see what eBay could do, see if maybe I could open a return request on it and like force them a little bit. But oh my god, eBay, I couldn't even bring up my account. Like, they called twice. Like, they were that stupid that night. So I just lied and said I called eBay. I guess has to come back. Since he tells me he sends stuff away all the time, but yet his account says he's new. So I treated him like I know people do this. This is my newest account. People look and see, oh, there's not very many feedback. This is a new seller. I can just rip them off. They don't know what they're doing. Yeah, right. So yeah, I turned that around on him. I said, since I see you're new and you don't understand how this works, this is going to disappear from your purchase history after 60 days. So you need to get that back now. And that's when he finally said, okay. Like, yeah, like I don't have time to wait for somebody to hum and haw and have their buyer's remorse. Like, if save up before you buy something. Like, I don't know. I can't be bothered. And like, if I have to resell this, I don't want it sitting out of my inventory for like 2 or 3 months. Like, get it back. So he messages me the next day, and he says, okay, my wife is at UPS. We need your phone number for it being an international shipment. And I said, nope, you're not sending it through UPS because we don't have a UPS. you're going to send it by United States Postal Service. And he said, fine to that. I said too, like, you're also gonna make sure this is being marked as return goods on your customs papers, because I'm not getting dinged on a $400 return here. And he did that as well. Yeah, we were away when it arrived, but it did come back. Checked it. He actually did send the item back. Was kind of surprised. Oh, he did say when he sent it to you, he says, okay, it's on its way. Doesn't give tracking information, but says you owe me $28. And I'm thinking, no, like half of that maybe. And I double checked on the site and confirmed with some other sellers, and they said, yeah, that's like $16, $17 is the cheapest way to send. So I don't know what he was saying $28 about. Did come back. The plastic was still wrapped all around it, as if like he hadn't even taken it out of the plastic sleeve that it was taped up in. So in which case it couldn't have been submitted for anything, which I figure as much. Yeah, and there's a receipt in the box that did say $28, but it had a totally different tracking number on it. So, like, how stupid do you think I am? I can see the tracking number on the package, and I can see the receipt. No, sorry, nice try. So yeah, I never refunded him anything on that shipping. He got his initial shipping back. I just give him that, like, whatever. I just hit refund. But, and he did message me after. I just ignored him. I can't be bothered. The other guy, I hadn't told this story yet. Buyer in Winnipeg. This is right around the same time as the guy in Garland, Texas. So buyer in Winnipeg buys something. Sends me a message and says, I'll pay in the morning. I gotta go to the bank. I said, what do you say to that? I'm like, okay, cool. I'll get it ready. Didn't say I'd send it. I have 3-day handling time. The next day, he's messaging me, and he's like, well, are you sending it today? I'm like, I had work to do. I was busy. I think I just walked in the door, too, when that message came in. But anyways, I said, like, I'll try to get down to the post office before they close. And I didn't. I did get a marked and shipped, though. Excuse me. So, anyways, he gets it about a week later, and he messages me at like 5 o'clock, and he says, just so you know, I'm not happy at all. The photo arrived all damaged and scratched from the flimsy plastic you shipped it in. I'm like, no, it didn't. I shipped it in a top loader. They don't scratch things. Let's see photos. And he says, well, I can't send you photos. I've already sent this off to be framed. I'm like, what do you want then? You're claiming it's damaged and you're not happy, in which case it would be returned to me. You wouldn't be keeping it, but yet you've already sent it away in like within 4 or 5 hours to be framed. Doesn't make sense. And then he says, well, and this is when I looked at his feedback left for others, because I don't know how I missed that when I accepted his offer, because I never would have accepted. It's like all negative. Like, I would say more than 3/4 of it was negatives. Oh my god, so bad. I didn't give a fuck at this point, though. I was like, I'm so sick of people like this. So, yeah, he says, well, I'll get photos when I get it back. I said, no, you won't, because at that point, it's been out of your hands, it's been out of my hands. If it is damaged, it could have came from whoever's framing it. And once it's in a frame, you can't take pictures of something like that. So, don't bother. What do you message me about? Like, what do you actually want? Like, again, ask him this. And he says, well, no, it won't be framed for another 10 days. I'm waiting for a custom mat for it. And like his story, I'm like, so your story's kind of changed there. And I said again, what do you actually want? Didn't hear from him again. Waited. A couple weeks went by, and then he just left feedback. And I was surprised, and it was positive. And all it said was like A+. I didn't leave him any in return because I didn't have a positive experience with him. But yeah, that was a little stressful there. But yeah, don't take crap from people like that. Even when you know, or like especially when you know, if you think somebody's giving you negative feedback, anyways, go down fighting. Like, why? Don't give in to people like that. It just encourages them. Yeah, so those are my stories. I have more. I gotta keep working on some videos here, but that's all for this one. Um, I'm gonna add on my blooper, my little freak out over the spider attack. Thanks for watching. Bye. And then he says, "Well, I'll send you photos when I get it back." I said, "No, you won't, because at that point it's Steven, spider, spider. Yeah, hurry. I don't know where it is anymore."
Are you filming?
Yes, this is probably what left the giant muddy footprints all over the computer.
Turn this off so I can,
No, I'm not reaching in that direction. You're just gonna.
have to be naked on camera?
Yeah, I can edit this out.